Hello and welcome to the One Man Renegade Productions YouTube channel. I'm your host, Deanna Burger B, and it is part 3 of the 500 subscriber celebration. We're still going through these old hockey cards that my buddy gave me, and it's taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But that was last time was more because the cards were sticking together. So hopefully that doesn't happen again today, but it might. The first video we went through some. They weren't sticking together. I was just talking a lot and kind of, recapping everything. Yeah, we did get the 500 subscribers. So I want to thank you, everyone that has been a subscriber or is, if you're among those 500, or hey, there's still time. Still join. Be part of the next 500 as we get to 1,000. But also, if you missed part 1 or 2, I'll throw up a little link up here. Maybe you'll find those videos up there, or maybe you just go search channel page and find them over there as well. I have a lot of videos, so just go watch all the videos and also subscribe, like I said, if you haven't. And even if you are subscribed, you're not subscribed, or you should subscribe, also turn on the notifications. And then head on down the comments and tell me like when you subscribed, why you subscribed, all that, or just say hi or something, or maybe comment on these hockey cards or whatever. And then check out the links in the description for all my other internet stuff, eBay, Facebook, Instagram, X, all that stuff. All right, so we still have 2 more boxes to go. I said hopefully we get through them last time, and then they all stuck together. So little background if you don't remember the story, if you haven't watched the first 2 videos, and if you haven't, just go do that. That might be easier. But a friend of mine said, I have this box of hockey cards. I don't know what to do with it. I know you're open up cards and stuff on your YouTube channel. Do you want them? And I'm like, sure. And then took like 2 years to finally coordinate it and get it. But then he got them to me, and I was like, what am I going to do with these? How am I going to do the video? And I was like, oh, I'm almost at 500 subscribers. So maybe I'll wait to get the 500 subscribers and make a video about it. And then as I started making that first video, I realized this was going to be way too long. So then I made it into 2 videos, and then I realized it was going to be way too long. So now this is the 3rd video. So part 3. So let's get into it. So far, it's mostly 90s common hockey cards, but we're finding a few gems and stuff, and I'm seeing a sleeved up card, so that could be interesting to see what that is. So let's get into it. These cards don't, like, the last box is all 93 Upper Deck and Stadium Club, and they were all sticking together. These ones maybe we'll get lucky and they aren't that, because the first 2 boxes didn't stick together, even though there were some of the same cards. Okay, there's some sticking, but I don't think it's going to be as bad, maybe. We're dealing with 94 Leaf. 93, 94... Oh, 93, 94 Donruss, excuse me, not Leaf. But Leaf made Donruss, or Donruss made Leaf. I don't know, whatever. So kind of the same thing. Steve Leach, Donald Audette. I'm not going to name all the players. That just gets annoying. We're going to go through them real quick. See if we can find any good names to pull out. So if you watched the last video, I had a couple of homework items I needed to go through. These are sticking a little bit, but so first off, I was wondering, there was a couple Owen Nolan cards in the last box. I was like, Owen Nolan, and obviously he was from 93, so he was still with the Nordiques, and I was like, Owen Nolan was a big Nordique. I remember him as that, but then I remember with the Sharks. And I was like, and then we'll talk about him in a second. I don't remember like him going to Colorado, like or what happened there, because obviously Nordiques went to Colorado. They won the Stanley Cup the next year. They got Patrick Waugh, all that. But then I don't remember Owen Nolan being part of that, and I remember Owen Nolan being part of the Sharks. But I don't remember exactly what the timeline there was. So I looked it up. Owen Nolan played 9 games for the Avalanche, and then he got traded to the Sharks for Sandis Ojelech. So that's an interesting little tidbit. I don't remember what the details behind that were, or why the reasoning, or what happened there. But yeah, he got traded for Sandis Ojelech, and then yeah. Now Darren McCarty, the reason I pulled him out because he was the other guy. Because I was like, I remember seeing something with him having to do with wrestling, and I thought, was he in like in a random episode of Monday Nitro back in the day or something? He wasn't. It was actually Brett Hull that was, which for some reason, and again, I don't even know if Brett Hull was on what team Brett Hull was on at the time. I mean, obviously Brett Hull eventually played for the Red Wings, but I don't know that he was on the Red Wings at the time. For some reason, I conflated Brett Hull with Darren McCarty for some reason. But I wasn't wrong about Darren McCarty being a part of wrestling. It was like a year or so ago. He was on TNA, or I guess it was still Impact then, and he fought Bully Ray. I guess he's had a few handful of wrestling matches and stuff. So like I was like, I knew I had seen something with him in wrestling, and for some reason, we're opening up 90s cards. I thought back to, was he on an episode of Nitro for some reason? But no, but then it was Brett Hull that was on an episode of Nitro. But I don't think he was on the Red Wings at that point. I think he was still with the Stars. Yeah, it was the randomest thing. It was Brett Hull, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chuck Norris, Herschel Walker, and Goldberg did a thing. I was like, what? So that was 90. What year would that have been? I don't know. Whatever. It's unimportant. But I guess that's where I was. That's where I don't know. I have no idea what I was thinking. But that. There we go. There's the answers to that. All right. Now we're into 92, 93 Pinnacle. Got some Jeremy Roenick's. Or is this 93? No, it's 92. Okay. I always get 92. I always get Pinnacle confused because they all look the same. So it's like 92, 93, whatever. It's all the same stuff. All right. And we got some 93 score. Back to the Donruss, which likes to stick together. Adam Foote. Funny story about Adam Foote is if you've ever played NHL 98 on the Sony PlayStation, and presumably on the Saturn as well. I don't know. Do they make 98 for the Saturn? I don't know. But specifically the PlayStation, all the players have his face on it for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what. I guess he helped with the motion capture or something, and they just used his face. So every player has his face. Adam Foote. Random. Which was interesting because I used to play that game a lot, and I used to play as the Avalanche, and he was on the team, so I was like, all right, that kind of actually worked. So it's like Adam Foote actually looks like Adam Foote, everyone, but then everyone else also looks like Adam Foote. I don't know what year they started like doing like specific looks for each player. It might have been 99 for all I remember, but obviously they've come a long way since then. And it's almost scary how real life like those games can be now. All right, we're still going through these 94 Donruss. Now we're getting into... Now, this is 93 Pinnacle. And these don't stick together, so that's nice. Some Lidstrom cards. Theo Fleury. Some 93 score. Back to 94... Or it says 94, but it's 93, 94 Donruss. Probably because it came out in 94, but it's that season. Which makes it confusing when you're trying to look stuff up, and it's like, wait, what year was this? Oh, this is 90. It says 94, but it's really 93, 94. So, yeah. Ally Afridi again. Of course, that was before he went to the Bruins. Never really panned out for the Bruins because he was always hurt. He was a good player, but just I always remember him just being hurt. Can't remember what the deal was we got him for. Or when we got him either. Must have been then though, right? Because this is 93, 94. It's Adam Oates. Glenn Murray we already talked about last time. There's Joe Juno. All right, some 93 score. don't really see anything. Like I said, I mean, my buddy probably opened a bunch of packs and stuff, got all the good cards, and then threw all the commons. And there's Don Sweeney, and in these boxes, and then just never looked at him again. Bob Sweeney, that 92. Well, we're looking for the stuff you might have missed or forgot. I don't know. And we're back to the 93 Ford Donruss that likes to stick together. There's Sanders Ozolinch that we were, talking about with the Owen Nolan trade. Trevor Linden, Kirk McLean. Of course, the Vancouver Canucks had a pretty good 93-94, but came up just a bit short against the Rangers in the Stanley Cup Finals, as they would against the Bruins in 2011. I don't know how they're... shoot, what happened in that game? So I'm recording this, obviously, before it's going to go up. I'm actually recording all three of these. Hopefully it's only 3 of these celebration videos. It's Keith Kachuk. And as I'm recording, the Stanley Cup playoffs are in full force. The Bruins are about to play Florida. Speaking of Bruins, and there's their coach, Jim Montgomery. In Game 6, down 3-2. Need to win to force the Game 7. See what we can do, but I know that Edmonton... Actually, I know I was watching that game last night, and I went to bed after the second period. I don't remember what happened. The Canucks won. Okay, the Canucks are up now, up 3-2 on Edmonton. So there you go. Well, I mean, by the time you're watching this, it's long since over. So, but well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know when this video is going to go up. So, I guess I shouldn't say long since over, but it's probably the series is probably over now. Did Edmonton force Game 7? Did Edmonton win? Did Vancouver win? Have they moved on? Did the Bruins win? Doug Waite, Matt Sundin. Matt Sundin's another guy I associate with the Nordiques, but I don't remember him being on Avalanche either. When did he leave? It's another one I'm gonna have to look up, because obviously I remember him on the Vancouver. Let's see. So when did he get traded? He got traded in 94. Okay. To the Maple Leafs. Oh yeah, he was in the Maple Leafs forever too. Forgot about that. And then he went to the Canucks for 1 year. What? I don't remember. No. He was only on the Canucks for 1 year. Why do I remember him being on the Canucks for more than 1 year? For some reason I remember him being on the Canucks for longer than that. but I guess he was only there for 1 year. Yeah, but Toronto, obviously, he was on Toronto forever. Yeah, all right, so that was right after, it was the next year. That makes sense. I was like, yeah, I don't remember him being in Colorado, but didn't remember Owen Nolan being in Colorado, so there you go. Todd Gill again. I feel like we hadn't seen Todd Gill in a while. Dave Andrick, Keith Kachuk. Yeah, and I'm picking and choosing who I throw down here. I don't know. Mark Recchi's solid. I'm sure I'm missing guys I should be picking out and whatever, but probably picking out guys I shouldn't be. But whatever. It's fine. It's not like there's a ton of value in these cards anyways. At least I don't think there are. Be surprised if there were. It's mostly just the common stuff. You know, although there are a few exceptions thrown in there, but it's still just base stuff. Come on. I cannot. All right, so 93 score. Some random 92 upper deck. Some more 93 score. 93 Pinnacle. Keith Kachuk. There's a Paul Coffey. It's a good player. John LeClaire, part of the Legion of Doom line with Eric Lindros and Lidstrom. I was like, all right, Paul Lidstrom. And what's his face? Mike Renberg. Right, that was the Legion of Doom line, right? It was LeClaire, Renberg, and Mendros, I think. Got some 92 upper deck team card or checklist cards. See Yager. Rob Brindamore. Madonna. What is this? Okay. It's like Pat Falloon. There's Owen Nolan. All right. Owen Nolan, Sanders Ozelinch, so they're connected forever because of that trade. Chris Chilios. Al McGinnis. Had one of those. Had the fastest shot. He was definitely. I don't know. I can't remember. Like, there's Matt Sundin again. He had. I feel like he had the record for a while I mean, I know Chara had it for a while too, but then did what's his face break the Chara record or no? Or does Chara still have it? And now I'm blanking on his name. Dude from the that the guy from that team that did the thing with the puck. You know what I'm saying? Victor Hedberg, right? Didn't he have like one of the strongest shots, the hardest shots too? I don't know if he beat Chara though. I can't remember. Might have to look it up. All right, let's see what we got going on. There's some more stuff in here. We're getting close to the end of this box, and then we got another whole box to go. Just I'm praying that they aren't all stuck together. If they are, we might have to do a whole nother video. But let's see what else we got in here. Luke Robitaille. Some Russian stars. Mark Messier. How'd he get in there? Doug Waite. Spread these out a little better. Claude Lemieux. Jeff Bukaboom. Mike Richter. Pierre Turgeon, Charlotte Sedins. I think I just realized that I was confusing Matt Sundin with Marcus Naslund when I was thinking of the Canucks. But Matt Sundin did play with the Canucks for 1 year, his last year. I just realized that. I'm like, why? I feel like, why am I confusing? Why am I thinking that Matt Sundin played for the Canucks for a long time? Who's the guy I'm thinking of? Yeah, Marcus Naslund. That's the guy I was thinking of. Thought it was the Canucks guy. But Sundin didn't play there, so I wasn't completely off. But yeah, he was obviously a Maple Leaf for most of his career, outside of obviously being on the Nordiques. But I couldn't remember. There's a sleeved up card. I'm kind of intrigued to see what that is. We'll save that for the last card. Some more Russian stars. 93 score. Sanders Ozolinsh again before the trade, obviously. Bob Probert. Whatever this card is. Okay. What else we got? Luke Robitaille, Doug Gilmore, Don Sweeney. All right. What is that sleeved up card? Better be something good. Otherwise, I don't know why it's sleeved up. Some more Al McGinnis. More Luke Robitaille. I think I just ruined whatever that sleeved up card was. Hold on. Eddie Olchuk, John Casey, Derek King. It is Randy Ladiker. and Gord Murphy. Some sort of insert, I guess. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's insert, so I guess that's why it's sleeved up, but I don't know why. All right, so we got one last box to go. I'm really hoping that it's not all bricked up stuff, but we'll find out in a second when I open it. But again, before we go any further, I just want to thank once again my buddy Matt for supplying these cards, since he had them just sitting in a box at his parents' house for whoever knows how long. I mean, probably 30 years, or since most of the stuff's 92, 93, or some 90 and 91 stuff in those other boxes. But everything in that box is 92, 93 for the most part. So yeah, I want to thank him for supplying this, and everyone else that's subscribed, the 500 subscribers, hopefully 500 plus. Now that's a few days later. But hopefully I didn't go down. Hopefully it's not less than 500 now, because this will seem very lackluster if that's the case. Like, wait, 500 subscribers? You don't have 500 subscribers. Hey, be quiet. I do, or I did. Once upon a time. All right, we got this one last box. Hopefully, like I said, these aren't all bricked up. If they are, we might have to do another video, because I don't know that I'm going to be able to get through all these in a reasonable time. But I think it's mostly the same stuff, so we might be in the clear. The Donruss stuff is sticking, but the other stuff not as much. And all the upper deck stuff that was sticking in the previous box in the Stadium Club. Doesn't seem like there's any in this. But yeah, it's a bunch of same old. I'm just wondering where all the other cards are, what he did with the cards that were, like, where are the Gretzkys and the Lemieux, and we did find one Patrick Waugh, but and we're finding Joe Sakic's pretty regularly, so I don't know what his deal. I don't know if he just didn't like Joe Sakic, or I guess he wasn't a big enough star yet, but he didn't pull on the Joe Sakics. Or not. I mean, we found a good amount of Joe Sakics, is my point. Why did I make a little gap here? Oh, throw the Joe Sakic in there. All right. You got a couple Jagers, but other than that, no Gretzky's, no Lemieux. There was one Patrick Waugh. It's no Berders. There were a couple of Hassicks, but again, if this is 93, mostly 93, 94 stuff, I don't think those guys really were stars yet. I don't know. Chris Chelios. Al McGinnis. Got some 90... Is this 92? I think I remember that by now. Brindamore, Joe Neuendijk, Darian Hatcher, Donald Audette, John Casey. Some decent names in here, but as far as stuff from back in this day, unless it's the big names, the cards really aren't going to be worth anything. And even then, probably not so much, unless it's graded like 10s. In that case, maybe. Especially with these cards, since the black borders. If you get some 10s on some Pinnacle stuff, thumbs up to you. What is going on here? Oh, these sideline cards. Yeah, I remember these. These are weird. Dude just reading a paper? Like what? He was a real estate broker? Really? Rocket builder? Horse owner? Okay, that seems like a normal random thing. Yeah. All right, it's more 93 score. Dog's kind of barking. Owen Nolan. I feel like I pulled out the Owen Nolan before. Oh yeah, that's Owen Nolan right there. A Paul Coffey something weird. Good guy. Pinnacle good guy, Pat LaFontaine. He's a good guy. Luke Robitaille is a good guy. Chris King's a good guy. I wonder if they should have bad guys. This guy's a bad guy. This guy's trash. I mean, we got a Wayne Gretzky sorta here. I mean, you know, it's Peter Nedved and Wayne Gretzky, but that counts. We got a Gretzky. I'll count it. Sweet. Todd Gill. Always with the Todd Gills. Tons of Todd Gills. Phil Bork. Yeah, where's the Ray Borks? There's no Ray Borks. There's another guy that we haven't gotten any. I'm sure there's other guys I'm just not thinking of off the top of my head. There was one Cam Neely we got, though. Which, as, you know, given that my buddy Bruins fan, it would make sense that he pulled out the Bruins stars. But we have seen some Oateses and stuff, too, so I don't know. Darren Poopa. Rick Tuckett. All right. We're getting there. It's getting close. I see some Bowman coming up. Oh, no. Now that we got some sticking. Oh, man. Some 93 Leaf, I think this is. NHL awards. Yep, 93 Leaf. And these want to stick. Svarn, Barnaby. Keith Action. Keith Action. That's a good name. Keith Action. Let's see. Get through this. Come on. Stephen King. Really? Stephen King? Come on. This can't be real. It can't be his real name. I mean, I know it's spelled differently, but still. Stephen King? I don't know. Doug Gilmore. Vladimir Rizhichka. Glenn Wesley. Cam Stewart. All right, back to non-sticking cards here. 93 score. Hal McGinnis. Got some Bowman. 92 Bowman? This is 92 Bowman. Yeah, 92 Bowman. I mean, it looks like 92 Bowman. Just, you know, more familiar with 92 Bowman baseball than I am hockey, so just wasn't too sure. Back to some 93 score. Dave Andrechuk. All right, one again. Brindamore. Some Jeremy Roenick. Back to some 93 Stadium Club, which likes to stick. Lidstrom. I feel like I pulled some Lidstrom. There we go. They're up there. Eddie Olchuk. Back to the Leaf. Marcus Naslund. Was I talking about Marcus Naslund earlier? Or wait. What Naslund? No, there was another Naslund. Marcus Naslund, right? Or now I'm confusing myself. Which Naslund was the good Naslund? Because I feel like there was a couple Naslunds. Yeah, Marcus Naslund. Okay. There was Mats Naslund. Okay, so that's... All right, going back to the Matt Sundin thing that was confusing me earlier, or before last video, this video, whenever it was. And I was thinking, Matt Sundin, didn't he play for Vancouver? And I was thinking of Marcus Naslund, but there was a Mats Naslund too, which is even compounding the issue. Now, did Mats Naslund ever play for Vancouver? No, he played for Montreal and then the Bruins. I do remember playing for the Bruins. But Marcus Naslund, I don't remember being on the Penguins. Which, what did I just do with that card? No, that pile. Yeah, Marcus Naslund. There we go. I'm all confused. So he played, two and a half seasons with Pittsburgh, which I totally don't remember. And then he went to Vancouver, had played most of his career for Vancouver, and then finished up with the Rangers, which I don't remember. But there you go, Marcus Naslund. So what was his rookie year? 93, 94. So is that his rookie card? Maybe? Maybe not. Second year card, maybe? I guess. No, because this is 93, 94 Leaf, right? Yeah, so that'd be his rookie. No? Yeah, alright. Okay. Cool. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it's rookie. It's kind of cool. And I almost just passed it by because I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, wait a minute. Marcus Naslund. Wasn't I just talking about him? And that's Marcus Naslund. Boat out in Pittsburgh? Sorry, my dog is going nuts. I don't know why. Hopefully you can't hear it, but I can. Jeff Daniels. Sorry, this reminds me of the Saturday Night Live episode he hosted when he came out to do the monologue and didn't know how to do the monologue. Then Dana Carvey tried to show him how to do the monologue. Yeah. I don't know what year that was. Sometime in the 90s, early 90s, I'd imagine. Alright. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting close. We're getting close. I swear. I swear we're getting close. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way before I pull out more. Unfortunately, as we get closer, though, these cards are getting stickier. Which is unfortunate. All right. And we got some 92 Upper Deck. Todd Gill, of course. Geo Noon deck. Now we're back to the 93, 94. Donruss. Adam Oates. I feel like I had him down here somewhere. Right there, right in front of me. Just a couple more 92 Bowman. I'd love some more 92 Bowman because that stuff does not stick. Unlike the 94, 93, 94 Leaf. Stuff's just sticking and sticking. Got some Mark Recchi's still stuck together. Daryl Sador. Valerie Kamensky. We're getting there, I swear we're getting there. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I don't know. I mean, I'm running out of things to talk about as we go through this, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, you know, this just having 500 subscribers has been, you know, that's fantastic in my mind. Like, and if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? You've gone through this entire video. We're almost like 40 something minutes in here. You're not subscribed yet? Like, what's the point of that? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, these 500 subscriber videos celebration. Maybe I should have made more of them. Just spread them out even more. I don't know. These videos are longer than normal. That's for sure. These are all upside down now and sticking. No, yeah. If these cards weren't sticking, this video would be going a lot faster. So would the last video have. But yeah, unfortunately, these cards like to stick from this time period. The glossiness. I don't know what. There's Yzerman. Okay, that's cool. I feel like we got a Yzerman, but that might have been the last video. Oh, just throw him down. Rob Blake, Rob Niederman. These are all Robs. Robert Cron, Rob Blake, Rob Zamner, Rob Peterson. I was like, almost for a second, I was like, wait, is this in alphabetical order by first name? It's not. All right. Ray Ferraro. Zidnik. Stanley Cup champions. Canadians. Some more Matt Sundin. Roman Hammerlick. Lidstrom. Ulf Samuelsson. All right, we're getting close. I swear we're getting close. I keep saying that. I think keep adding more. More cards are somehow getting added to the box. That are just more. They're like sticking it together. There's more. There's another Joe Sakic. So yeah, somehow like the stickiness of this is like attracting more cards to stick to them. Kevin Lowe. 1993 Upper Stadium Club. They also like to stick. Rob DeMaio. Todd Gill, he's back. Luke Robitaille. Todd Gill, I'm back again. My dog's back again. It's going nuts. Alright, let's put some of this back in here and make some room for that final, almost final, getting close to being final stack. Here we go. All right, we got some more these Leaf cards that just love to stick. More Luke Robitaille. That one was bad. Kevin Tuck. Yikes, these are getting worse. Larry Murphy. Tony Monte. Chris Chelios. Mike Needham. Keith Kachuk. Feel like he was somewhere. I don't know. Just throwing these cards wherever I want at this point. Adam Oates is up there somewhere. Joey Juneau. Oh, I hit that one scorecard. Threw me all off. I was getting excited that they weren't sticking, but it was just one. And back to the stickiness. Vincent Tampus. Ken Sutton, Dale Howardchuk, Zidnik. All right, these ones aren't sticking as much. Pat Falloon, Tony Money, Brian Mullen, Gary Suter, Troy Murray, and then back to the Leaf. Back to the sticky Leaf. Marty McSorley still suspended. I wonder what, like, because it's one of those things where it's like they never really, like, since, you know, they said, oh, he's suspended indefinitely, and it was sort of towards the endish of the season, and then he just never came back after that. It's like if he had come back, what that suspension would have been. All right, we're finishing these off. Anything good in these final little stack of cards with the stadium clubs sticking together a little bit? Not as bad as the Leafs. All right. Sean Burke, John Cullen, Brent Sutter, excuse me. Brian Bradley, Donald Audette, Philip Bozon, and Derek King is the final card. We did it. We made it. We got through all the boxes and all the cards, and it only took us forever. Yeah, that's it. 500 subscriber video celebration is finally over. We did it. We made it. So yeah, again, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you have. If you haven't for some reason, just please do so now. We're on our way to 1,000 now, right? We went past 500. Next step, 1,000. Will I have another celebration at 600? Probably, but maybe not like this. Hopefully, I don't know. But again, thank you. I just want to thank you to my friend Matt for supplying the cards. I mean, we found some decent names and stuff, but nothing crazy, and wasn't expecting to. I mean, kind of this was sort of what I've expected. To find through these boxes. But I'd love to know where the other cards went to. Like, where are the Gretzky's? Where are the Lemieux? Where are the bigger named, with the, for the most part, stars? What happened to those cards? Where'd those go? Do you have another box somewhere that you want to donate? Because I'd love to look through it. But thank you everyone for watching. This has been fun, although a bit tedious with the sticking of the cards. Yeah, and thank you everyone for subscribing again. So yeah, just come back. Next video every day. I got videos, so just come back every day. Videos posted every day, sometimes multiple in a day. So just hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and become on one of the next 500. And also turn on the notifications, get a notification every time videos up and ready to watch. Come over, watch it, like, share, comment, and all that fun stuff. Keyword is fun. Just having fun here in the channel, celebrating milestones and unsticking cards from forever for long times, for long videos. Not videos usually aren't this long on this channel, so yeah, this is an exception to the rule. So thank you everyone for watching. Stay safe, have fun. Thank you again. Talk to you next time. Bye.